Welcome. I'm Linda Humphries, third generation gifted. I'm a metaphysician. I work with people who have self-esteem issue. I work with people who are wanting to be rebirthed from childhood so they release some of the stuff that's holding on to them. I also teach classes. I want to put more YouTube videos out there for you to subscribe to so you can learn without having to come to my home, and then decide, are you wanting to learn more? My website, LindaHumphries.com, has many lessons on it that you can learn from. Please subscribe to my YouTube videos so you know when new things are coming out. We're in the middle of the chakras of the body talk. We covered the crown chakra, which is purple. It is where the God's energy comes in the body and the energy of the spirit. We covered, and it is purple, we covered the pituitary gland, which is the blue pearl of the body. It is indigo. The third eye of the body, which is indigo. We covered the front throat chakra, which is blue, and it's our voice to speak with. It is the vocal cords that control our voice. It is our metabolic rate coming from the thyroid. And I've said how important it is to clean each of these. One of the things you have to realize is you also have a back throat. That is why when you don't speak your truth at a family get-together, cough, 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 or when you meet your boyfriend's parents or your girlfriend's family, or you're sitting in a meeting with your boss and he said he's just promoted somebody who you know has sat and done email next to you for the last 5 years, and it hasn't been email about the job, your back throat is about to tense up. And I have to show to you that there is a cervix muscle running right here. You're getting messages from right here. Your third eye saying, hey, Linda, woo-hoo, tell the truth. Tell the old battle axe that's about to be your mother-in-law what she's really like. Or tell the boss what a fool he is, that guy's nose is so brown, it's beginning to cover the whole face. And that he is not related to your best buddy, Patti LaBelle. He is just not related at all to anybody. And he is not doing his job. He's sitting and emailing people. And how is he going to do a presentation when he doesn't know what presentation is, except for to email his relatives and his golfing buddies? So, as I'm telling you this, I'm trying to tell you why, if you don't speak your truth, even if it's to go in the bathroom and speak it, to the paper towel rack, or the blow dryer while it's running so nobody can hear you, you are going to develop the cervical muscle tensing up. And then it sends the muscles here tensed up to your third eye. The third eye is then going, let's cause this person a major headache, which will last until they either get the courage to go to the restroom, yell into the paper towel rack, or into the blow dryer and release it, or they do what I did for my first job, and I put the people in the car with me as I'm driving home. And I say, okay, this is your stop. Oh, I forgot there was no stop sign there. Hope you didn't hurt yourself as you fell out. Because unless you release what you hold in that you would like to tell the truth about, And I don't want anybody to go to work tomorrow. Please don't go to work tomorrow and say, well, that psychic online told me I had to tell the truth or I'd get a migraine. So boss, my fellow worker Larry isn't doing his job. And my fellow worker Kevin isn't doing his job. And they're all brown nosers. So they need to be gotten rid of. And I definitely don't want you to tell your mother-in-law and your brother-in-law that they are not worth anything. Because I'll get a lot of calls, okay? And I don't know that they're ready to hear what I got to tell them about themselves, okay? But I want you to realize when this happens, you've got to be able to say, I am not the body. I am not the thoughts that are going through my head now. I know these people's worth. I know what these people are getting away with. But I also know that their karma is that they are going to have to prove themselves a success. I'm already the success. And let them prove themselves a success. It will all come out in the wash. I always wonder what my grandmother meant by that. And then I started in workplaces. And I saw how things came out. And then I went, wow, she's bright. For a little old lady that was 4'8", she was very bright. So as I said, you don't have to take action on what I'm telling you that is causing that migraine. But you have to know by releasing what you feel you should be saying, it stops the migraine from taking you over. It stops that muscle in the back of your neck from saying, okay, voice box, why aren't you saying something? What's wrong with you? Why are you being quiet? Why aren't you telling about the lady that sat there and ran off patterns off of her computer when she was supposed to be working? You don't have to tell that. That will be found out eventually. What you need to do is say to yourself, I'm not giving this power. It will be found out about. All I need to know is that I am doing my job and I will shine. So release it, and I will say something that I do. When things get tough and they seem to be like, oh my gosh, I just want to say what I want to say to these people now. Breathe in the color teal. Teal is the throat chakra and the heart chakra. Namaste.